What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. I got a quick video for you guys. Listen, do me a favor. Don't worry. Don't stress yourself out about Xbox at all because at the end of the day, Xbox is doing perfectly fine. Xbox is doing perfectly fine. Now, the Xbox that you want might not be what's happening with Xbox, but Xbox is doing perfectly fine, more than fine, okay? I'm seeing all these ponies running around bragging about the hardware sales of Xbox as if we didn't listen. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. When somebody shows you who they are, put them in the proper box because if you don't, then that's your fault. Xbox clearly showed us over and over again this generation that they could care less about the console gamer, about their console gamer. They can care less about that. They've shown you that over and over again. They've shown you that that's not their priority. I'm just saying, don't be mad at me. I'm just telling you. Now, if you're an Xbox console gamer and you're satisfied with what they're giving you, that's perfectly fine. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? Now, Xbox losing the console war after they told us that they're not competing with Sony and after they showed us that they're not competing with Sony kind of makes sense. It's almost as if Xbox is saying, yeah, no duh. All our games are everywhere. You don't need an Xbox. We are literally telling you don't need an Xbox. This is why you console gamers get mad at me, right? The Xbox console gamers get mad at me. But it's Xbox literally saying you don't need an Xbox. Like, they're the ones telling you that you don't need an Xbox. So how are you going to think they're going to prioritize the console gamers when they are prioritizing not prioritizing the console? You don't need an Xbox. That's a slogan. That's on their commercials. That's on the bottom of the... Right? Okay. So the revenues come out, and this is such a PlayStation fanboy tactic because they, for whatever reason, this entire generation, they care more about how well Sony is doing financially than they care about what they're getting as a gamer, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. They try to use that narrative against Xbox, and here's a problem, though. It doesn't work because Microsoft, the company that owns Xbox, has more money than Sony, right? Okay. Revenue comes out. Apparently, they're doing great. Now, revenue is not profit, right? But revenue-wise, they're doing great. Then you got people out there saying, well, the only reason they got this is because they bought the ABK. It's because they bought ABK. Well, no, duh. No, duh. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't know if you want to put like an asterisk next to their money. They're still going to be able to spend it the same way. It's the strangest thing ever. If you are an Xbox gamer, all you got to do is pay attention to what Xbox is doing. If they're giving you what you need today, that's another thing, what you need today, then you continue to be satisfied. I switched over from the Xbox console over to PC because today I had enough with not getting what I wanted. And that's my prerogative. Now, the value of being an Xbox gamer is that switching over to PC is seamless. It's like this. I'm still playing Game Pass. I'm still using my Xbox controller. I'm still using Xbox Party Chat. I'm still using everything Xbox, except the machine that runs the game is not made by Xbox. That is the only difference. The machine that's made, that's playing the games, are not made by Xbox. And yet, somehow, some people out there think that this is a loss for Microsoft. It would be a loss for Microsoft if people switched from Xbox and ran over to PS5. But I promise you this. I see my comment sections. I see people on Twitter. When people leave Xbox, they don't leave Xbox for PS5. They leave Xbox for PC. And it's still part of the ecosystem. And for Xbox, that's like, oh, that's genius. And if you were to leave Xbox to go to the PS5, the highest played games right now over there are Xbox games, to include Warzone, to include Call of Duty. Yes, they bought into that, but there's nothing you can do about it. Xbox is perfectly fine. They have positioned themselves in a way where they knew they were going to lose the console, and it's gonna be all right. It is what it is. You should look at things from a gamer's perspective. And that's the one thing I never understood about the PlayStation podcast. I never understood about the PlayStation ponies. They always looked at it as if they were sitting board members for PlayStation instead of actual gamers. Like, I never understood it. Xbox is doing perfectly fine. I'm telling you right now. It just sucks if you're an Xbox console gamer, right? But this generation, you still got an Xbox console. Next generation, you're going to get another hardware. Let's see what it is. And then after that, who knows? But Xbox is positioning themselves to be perfectly fine. It's Sony you should really be worried about. I'll leave you with this. Since Xbox ponies love to use Steam numbers when it's convenient for them. Helldivers, which was taking over Steam, right, is now having competition with old games, old Xbox games. Fallout is now trending, and in some cases, when you go look at the chart, it's outpacing Helldivers in player count. Old games, and this is a Sony console exclusive, right? The only thing Sony has is the hardware. And Xbox has managed to infiltrate their hardware and say, okay, you got the hardware, but now your players are going to play our games. And you guys think that's a W for Sony. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm telling you right now. But it is what it is. The whole point of this video is Xbox is fine. Don't worry about it. They're going to be more than okay. And to be honest with you, if I was Xbox, I don't see the point of continuing making a console. I really don't. But, I mean, why not? If you got the money, why not keep making it? Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.